Hello. So, this is to my past self. I just turned 27 and it's my birthday. And well, I wanted to do one of these really quick. My cousins are all downstairs. And yeah, I needed to do this before my birthday is done. But I wrote something here which I will share for this video. So I'll start. I write one of these every year, and I'm writing this one a bit early. Last year, 2 months after my birthday, I did the courageous thing, flying alone. I did the courageous thing, flying alone to countries I've never been before. Surprisingly, I wasn't scared. I was asked if I was going to be scared, but I wasn't, which is good because that's when I knew I changed a bit. My former self would have had even this thought of doing something like this. So yeah, you can see I've been to London, Paris, and Brighton on my own. Buckingham Palace, Eiffel Tower, Champs-Élysées, landmarks I would see through films. I'm now seeing them in person on my own. I loved every bit of it, and I realized that I learn a lot about myself when I'm on my own. I learn more about the things I'd like to see, the things that make me happy, such as sitting by myself at cafes in the outdoor patio and people watching while journaling. Really fun, I like it. I like knowing that I am perfectly content with my own company and being silly about it. At this point during my life, I really thought that that was what growing up was, or to feel truly mature. Which is funny because by now 26 is already considered grown up. Anyways, after turning 26, having gotten back that remaining few months after traveling, I loved the person I was becoming. I felt grown up. Though that wasn't the case. I thought I grew up fast last year, or at least that's what I thought growing up was. Growing up is about accountability, consequences, financial decisions, work decisions, the importance of time, and learning what holds value to me, and prioritizing health. So yeah, growing up was more than just visiting a country alone, or beginning to drink, which I started really late, or making appointments on my own. It's all of those uncomfortable scenes in my life that makes me a more mature person than I am today. Now that is truly growing up. I'm not in my naive younger 20s anymore, and I know 27 is still young. All the uncomfortable moments, the most painful and excruciating memories, which will take time for me to fully accept, was necessary for my growth. It was an endless amount of learning, and I am still learning. I hardly give myself credit for the difficult moments I go through. I should though, because I'm so strong. Not once have I given up, though there were times that were difficult to do it on my own. I have a hard time being proud of myself for some reason. Perhaps because I think it's still too early to be proud of myself. I'm still constantly making mistakes and learning from them. And I know it's bad thinking, I know. I think it's because nothing is over. Life is a marathon, and I'm still on it. There is a saying that I tell myself, ride the wave or the wave will ride you. Basically think quick. Don't let the negative emotions overtake myself. Anyways, there's so many things I'm looking forward to. For one, I've never been to New York, and I've always had it on my list for the longest time. I'm also looking forward to going to London again in the future, and maybe Japan as well. I miss my London friends so much. I miss everything about London, like the parks, Mayfair, the pubs. In the future, what if there's a possibility I live there? Who knows what the future holds? Maybe I will. I don't know. Maybe. Probably. I know there are many opportunities to go back again, like a second home. And yeah, with this new age, I'm looking forward to seeing my finances grow and my professional skills grow. And my family is another part of myself I didn't think too much about in the age 26. Prioritizing family better in this new age. I know as of right now I do feel different. I don't do crazy spending like I did before. I like gifting my family and friends nice things, but gotta be careful with that. Oh, and at age 26, I've made some meaningful friendships. Met my online friends for the very first time and made some long-term friendships I'll cherish forever. And I'll also learn how to maintain those friendships. I know that I've been filming a lot more, making a lot more films and stuff. When I was in my early 20s, I've always wanted to do stuff, but I was too insecure about what I've made, what other people thought of it, yada yada. Also, I've never fully committed because of excuses. I'm not harsh to myself anymore, or I'm not harsh on myself anymore. I learned that at age 26, sometimes things are just unserious. Things that I would stress over is just unserious when I think about it, if that makes any sense. At age 26, I learned to think quick and make quick decisions. Sometimes in life, you don't get the opportunity to just pause and think over things quick. Some things are just unfair, and that change is inevitable. While unfair it is, I've learned to think quick when I'm needed to. And another thing I've learned is to stand on my ground, to defend myself whenever I'm treated unfairly, but also respond kindly and not let my emotions overrule me into making rash decisions I'll soon regret. I've done that in the past, which led me to unexpected paths, but other times it made things very difficult. Something I'm learning is to not think too far ahead. And yet sometimes I think too closely. I need to find an in-between when I think of my future self, if that makes sense. It'll probably make more sense when I'm older. I've also found a new form of confidence in myself. I am comfortable with myself. I like myself. I like my hair. I like my eyes. I do wear circle lens sometimes to spice things up, but I'm more kinder to myself. My goal is to be better at my health. I don't know if it's the 27 kicking in already, but sometimes I get back pain due to my posture, which I need to be better at that. Age 27, I need to realize that not everything needs to be accomplished in an instant. That I need to visit this place by this age. I need to be at this spot in my career at this age. I'm putting benchmarks in my life, which leads to unnecessary pressure on myself. I mean, sure, it's ideal to make my goals, but I'm in absolutely no rush to accomplish everything at once. I'm optimistic, and I have goals that I want to accomplish. I have places I want to visit. I have places I want to live at. I already know the person I want to be, both visually and mentally. I have a vision, and I know that it'll take time. I'm still young, and everything is a process that will all come together. I noticed that whenever I don't get enough sleep, I become doubtful the following morning. I doubt myself how I can do things. Get this weird imposter syndrome, because if I can't trust myself to get enough sleep, how can I trust myself to do anything else? Big priority is to get enough sleep no matter how important that is. So yeah, age 27, finances grow, New York, Mexico, perhaps London soon, and to be better as a person. Yeah, I won't shut up about London. I don't think I resonated with the city so deeply, but then again, there are more places I like to see. Some things I learned at 26 is I really like tea again. White trousers are completely versatile. Beginning of the year, I was obsessed with drinking boba. Never again, only moderately. More strong and difficult things I went through this age does not define who I am. It made me a stronger person than I am right now by typing this out. And yeah, I'm going to make sure 27 is a beautiful, beautiful age. Full of growth, full of strength, and full of adventure and kindness. And I am optimistic, and it will happen. I am optimistic, and this will be beautiful. I look forward to it. And yeah, happy birthday, Ray. Another birthday message, 27. Let's do this. Let's go.